If you want to get in contact with me, the best way to do it is on Instagram. If you just want to say what up, if you want to tell me you love my videos, you can tell me you hate my videos, but the best way to do that is on Instagram. Peace, y'all. Jonny Fastlane here. So, Gucci Mane goes in on a towing company for damaging his car, and Meek Mill says being a rapper is dangerous. Plus, Remy Ma talks about her beef with Nicki Minaj. Let's talk hip-hop.
Crooked ass people, the motherfucker towed my car from the front of the club, making me pay for it. Towed my car up now. I'll pay for all my damages for my car from valet after y'all booked me from the club. Y'all gonna pay for the damage to my 488 for towing me in front of Mr. Jones illegally. Yes, I have an officer right here. We gonna see. $300 for the tow. I guarantee you this $20,000-$30,000 worth of damage. Y'all done put my shit on the motherfucking flatbed, fucked my car up. None of this shit was wrong with my car.
Alright, Joe, so Gucci Mane was hosting an event in Miami at the club, or whatever club, like Mr. Jones or whatever, right? And, you know, he's chilling there, whatever, and I guess, you know, he parks his Ferrari in the front of the club because, I mean, you're a celebrity, right? And it's the same thing like the Trey Songz when he was in that song, hey girl, it's your birthday. In the beginning, he was like, yo, when I give you these keys, don't move my shit, right? So a lot of celebrities like to have their car pulled up right to the front door in the front of the club, right? But, you know, they're a celebrity, they're getting paid to be there, so it's kind of like, okay, we'll let you park your car here in the front, right? So Gucci Mane had his joint parked there, and then this company, or Miami Towing or whatever like that, seeing his car, and they decide to load it up on a flatbed and just tow it, right? And the crazy thing is that they charge him $300 for the towing and all that stuff and blah, blah, blah. So, of course, he got his car back, but the damage on there is like $20,000 or $30,000 worth of damage, right? And he's like, y'all gonna pay for all of this, right? Now, the funny thing about this company is that Miami Towing is known for, like, just towing people's cars for, one, no reason, two, you know, bending the rules a little bit and saying, oh, well, hey, you were parked illegally for blah, 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 whatever like that. And, of course, charging mad money to get your car back, right? If you're a regular, you know, woman who's using the last of her money to go to the grocery store, then you might be screwed because you don't have $300 to spend to get your car out of towing and your car is damaged, right? On the other hand, when you're a millionaire like Gucci Mane, you could get the car back, and he could even pay for the damage. But I think that Gucci Mane knows that this company is notorious for doing stuff like that, and he's trying to hold them accountable for it, right? And I'm pretty sure that he's gonna sue them or try to do something, right? And the funny thing is, like, Gucci Mane will probably take this entire towing company completely down, right? So you and your little small business towing company, just because you wanted to tow this man's Ferrari from the front of the club, now your whole entire, you know, company is gonna be washed, man, because I know that Gucci Mane could take his money and his power and his influence and shut their whole shit down if he wanted to, right? If he was mad enough, right? And I don't know, man, I guess it just depends on what kind of mood he's in, but I'm the type of petty ass nigga that, you know, I would take the whole towing company down just for inconveniencing me when I came out the club after hosting. Like, yo, I can't even just hop in my car. Copy, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, yo, let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. During a recent panel that Meek Mill was hosting, he said something like being a rapper is dangerous, or it's a dangerous job to be a rapper, right? Then he kind of explained on why it's so dangerous. So he was talking about his own personal self, but I do agree with Meek Mill, right? So for him and his personal issue, he basically said, like, if he wanted to go to a club in Miami, he's a celebrity, he could just go out to the club, no problem, no issues, right? But if he wanted to go to a club in Philadelphia, he wouldn't be able to go, or there would be a lot of people from his community trying to, you know, target him or victimize him or look at him as a lick or a check or whatever the case may be. And there's no police that really, you know, are out there at certain times in Philly, so he would have to go, you know, to his friends who have a licensed gun, and then, you know, that opens up a whole lot of other issues when it's just you and your friends who aren't the police and you guys are walking around and they got guns or whatever like that, right? But Boosie actually came out with a song called Dangerous Job on one of his last projects too, where he's talking about kind of the same thing, right? And one of the very first lines that Boosie said in his song was like, yo, they killed Nipsey Hussle, right? And to me, I look at hip hop as, yeah, one, being a dangerous job, and then two, as hip hop is the new mafia, right? So I'm from New York, so I'm very familiar with like the mafia and their feel and what they used to do, right? They weren't really, I mean, yeah, they operated in Texas and Miami and, you know, Atlanta, but they really were operating hard like in Massachusetts and Boston and New York, Chicago, like up north, right? And the mafia used to be crazy because it used to be like a lot of regular people or people that were born into poverty, you know, Italians who were born into a certain family who they figured out some kind of scheme or scam and were able to make millions of dollars in the city, whether it be, you know, construction or, you know, getting rid of trash and stuff like that. And I ain't talking, I mean, the mafia, they were wilding, right? So anyway, hip hop is kind of the same because you have people that are from poverty, right? You've got somebody like Pop Smoke who's just like from the hood in Brooklyn who is now getting 20,000, 30,000 a show. And what's he gonna do with the money, right? I mean, it's not, he never went to business school, right? He's probably just, the money's gonna go back into the hood or whatever the case may be, right? So that's why New York, they're kind of cracking down on rappers and, you know, all kind of stuff like that, because it just seems like, you know, I mean, you've seen it. They banned 5 rappers from going to Rolling Loud, you know, last week or 2 weeks ago, right? So it's just crazy, right? So when you're a rapper, you have the police that are going to be targeting you. You have, you know, the general public that are going to be targeting you. People who might be from the same hood that you're from, but, you know, they're jealous that you made it out or that you have a certain kind of money, so they might try to rob you. You just never know who's going to try to come at you. And then of course you have people that love you, who are fans that just love your music, and they're running up to you too, and it's like, oh my god, does this person want to do something bad to me, or are they just trying to take a selfie? You feel me? So I get it, right? And because you are not only a rapper, right, not only rich, but it adds another level to it, because unlike a mafia boss or somebody in a mob family, they're not celebrities, right? But there could just be general people that are hype and happy to see you because you are a celebrity, right? So yeah, man, I agree with Meek and with Boosie that, yeah, being a rapper is a dangerous job, but I mean, hey, somebody's got to do it, man. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Alright, so Remy Ma did an interview recently, right? And they asked her about a lot of stuff, and of course they asked her about female rappers and Nicki Minaj, right? But they asked her about a lot of female rappers, Cardi B too, and everything like that, right? And it was crazy because it, you know, as time goes on, it seems like Remy Ma has like really, you know, lightened up, you know, on Nicki Minaj, right? So first of all, she's like, listen, I don't hate the girl. As a matter of fact, I respect her, right? And she was saying that I also respect the fact that she was able to accomplish everything that she was in hip hop as a female when like she was the only female rapper out, right? She explained like what led up to the beef with her and Nicki Minaj, that basically when she got out of prison, that she just kind of felt like there was no room to move or nowhere for her to go if she didn't come out, you know, acting like Nicki Minaj, looking like Nicki Minaj, because Nicki Minaj basically established a standard for female rappers in hip hop as far as at least the look goes, right? Not the music, but just the look, right? And we all know that Remy Ma is more on her gangster shit than like a poppy kind of thing, right? And I love Nicki Minaj's music, of course, and I also love Remy's music, of course, right? But she's more like this gangster hood chick from the Bronx, right? So when I think of Remy Ma, I also kind of think of Cardi B a little bit more, because Cardi B is really on her gangster hood shit from the Bronx too, but she can jump over into that pop lane, right? Or that hip hop lane, right? Where Nicki Minaj lives, even though Nicki Minaj can spit, right? So she kind of just said, she felt like she had no choice but to diss Nicki Minaj so that at least, you know, she could clear the field and kind of let other female rappers come through, right? And that's exactly what she did, right? So my whole thing is that, yes, Remy Ma did murder Nicki Minaj during that rap battle, right? And I love Nicki. She's my favorite female rapper, but she did lose that, right? After Remy Ma killed Nicki Minaj and kind of got her up out of here, right? And of course, Remy Ma won the BET Award that Nicki Minaj was winning for like 5 years straight, right? Then that's when Cardi B came out with Bodak Yellow, right when, you know, Nicki kind of took a hard blow. Then Cardi B drops Bodak Yellow and opened up the door for a bunch of female rappers, right? So recently also Cardi B made it a statement where she was like, I'm responsible for all these female rappers. I'm the reason why y'all got signed, blah, blah, blah. And a lot of people were like, whoa, she's feeling herself. Cardi B is not the reason why all these other female rappers are now in the game, you know, like your Megs and your City Girls and your Ricos and your Dojas and all that stuff, right? But you know, I kind of would have to say maybe Cardi B is right because nobody was paying attention to any other female rapper except for Nicki. Remy came through and got Nicki up out of here, and that gave Cardi B, you know, all the room to jump in and just like kind of be the top female rapper at that time, right? And then after that, the record labels were looking to sign other female talent and other female rappers because of that. Like, oh, we want us a Cardi B. We want us a Cardi B, right? Because before, a lot of record labels didn't think that another female rapper would even work, right? When Nicki Minaj was the only female rapper out here. So it was a combination of Remy and Cardi B to really clear, you know, the playing field so that other female rappers could jump through and, you know, do their thing, right? But hey man, that's just my opinion, yo. Let me know what y'all think about this and everything else in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Follow me at Jonny Fastlane on Instagram, and y'all already know what to do. Peace.